Now in this segment we're going to talk about the phone itself, the software of this particular device and how it's going to boot it up. Now HTC called this as a fast. Okay, that's the boom sound. HTC called this as a fast boot. So basically some of the softwares won't be supporting this fast boot, but then you can enable this fast boot on demand, which is under the settings. And basically the fast boot makes your phone to boot faster than what it is. So you can see that it has booted in I think like 15 seconds. So there you go, the phone is unlocked. So certain of the things has to be loaded yet. As you can see, the clock hasn't it appeared, and so is the FM. So it takes some time to boot the actual home screen of this device. Now you can do a lot of customization over here, and let's see about the specs the particular device is coming with. The basic handset comes with 8 megapixel and 1.2 megapixel cameras, and also it has a 5-inch display, which is pretty good for a normal user, and people who've been looking for a smartphone requires a phone to be 5-inch, so it comes in that category. And it has a 1.2 quad-core processor, and it weighs about 150 grams, and it's slim enough. Trust me, I don't even feel anything. And it comes with 2100 milliamp battery, and it has a plastic build. So we have already seen the build, and I've given a very good rating about the build quality. So let's go about the software. I've always been a fan of Sense UI, and this particular Sense is really good because it's lightweighted. It doesn't have a lot of features which was there in 4.0, but in this particular version of Sense, it is very sleek and slight. So you can see that how fast a browser is opening, and how fast it's going back to the home screen, and how fast the camera application is opening right there. So basically your mobile is going to perform really well. And the one sad part about the notification, it's actually inside the speakers, so you cannot actually get the notification light pretty bright enough. But that's fine when you compare it with the Samsung Galaxy Mega, which doesn't even have a notification. So when you compare it with that, this is more than enough for you. And there are certain neat features which I'm going to discuss right now. How, you must have noticed, like two-way grabbing the status bar and one finger grabbing the status bar. So we don't have it yet activated. But if you want to toggle your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, you have to go to settings, and then you have to toggle it over here. And when you click on any of this makes sure that you get the configuration for that Wi-Fi. So if I can tap it here, so you get the configuration, and you can get the menu as well. Or you can just press it on and off to toggle between on and off. So that's basically it. Or else you can do another thing of swiping it around and checking the toggle over here. You can just add this as shortcut by holding your home screen, and also you can make any of this screen as a home page. Rather than blink feed being your home page, you can put any of these your slides to be, or panels to be, the home screen. And also you can select any of the widgets from here. Now wizards are like it's pretty much it's not too many options. I hope that Sense 6 has too many options than this one, because when I was using Sense 4.0, it had too many options, and I really liked the way it works there. But it was a little bulkier, and that made that operating system itself too heavy for the operating system to work on it. But this one is pretty much light. So I'm pretty sure that HTC has something to do with the way they work it around. And I have a habit of creating folders in my desktop so that I can just go around, require the files like internet, game, social, and entertainment, so that I have my appropriate files on my desktop rather than going and searching it on here. So you can just arrange it alphabetically, or custom, or most recent. And also you can arrange the grid size as well, like 3:4. 3:4 means like you have 3 icons and 4 rows. So like that you can make it. Or else you can put it as 4 icons and 5 rows. So it works like this. So I would go for this one. and even you can search it over here by clicking the search button over here, say like mail. So you get all the mails over here. So it's kind of intuitive when you want to find some details on this phone. And about the battery use, I think the battery is going to die, but before that I want to tell you that it's been a day since I charged the phone. So just go to power, and 6% is what it reminds, and history. Now you can see the power diagram over here. It's pretty much simple. It's been running there for a day and 18 hours, and you can see the performance over here, which is pretty good for this phone. And mobile network is something which is not there because I have not inserted SIM till here. As you can see over here, till here there was no SIM, and after that there was this green signal. And without SIM and with Wi-Fi on all the time, but the Wi-Fi sleeps for some time. You can see that the Wi-Fi sleep is mentioned over here. So this phone is amazing. With a full extreme performance, I found this phone to be, you know, at least a day. It will go past a day's usage, even if you turn on the 3G as well. So that's my first impression about the software. Is pretty good. It's neat. It doesn't have too many features like what we have in Samsung. For example, I'm just unlocking my phone. So we don't have features like the quick toggle bar, which we don't have it over here, even the brightness bar. But then we have something as a widget over here, which is by default. Even we have that in Samsung, but the brightness works in 3 levels of brightness, and you can see that how it works. So from Samsung, yes, there are quite new features in Samsung, which is pretty good, but the lightness of the operating system or TouchWiz is not nearly close to Sense UI, because the Sense UI is so lightweighted, and you can see that how fast the application starts up over here, which in Samsung it's pretty much slow enough. It takes huge time to get things running here. Even you might say that is a dual core and this is quad core, but still the price range is like almost the same. So given that fact, yes, this phone is pretty much good. If you are looking for some phone to buy in around 25 to 30,000, and I would give you a thumbs up for this one, because this has been a killer. And I like this phone. Basically, if you turn off the power saver mode, you can actually see the full brightness, so it's brighter than what you think. So now I'm gonna put back the charger inside. I'm gonna take you deep into this operating system, where we're gonna customize each of these, and I'm gonna see the blink feed on the next segment. So thanks for watching this one.